This is a Heart and Hand production.
Hello folks, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you tonight after Rangers made it 3 league victories in a row, with a 3-0 victory over Dundee, and I think it was a game that showed some good things in Rangers play and some bad things in Rangers play. And in the end, though, a good solid away victory, and given the week we've had, I think it was important for us and for Danny Rule to end on a high with a victory, because, as I say, that's 3 league wins in a row. We've got 2 fixtures at home now you'd expect us to win, and it's a chance to finally build a bit of momentum for really the first time in 2025. The manager made some changes to the side that played at the weekend, and the star man in the first half was Mikey Moore, who was excellent, and Rangers just grabbed control of the game early. There was a good save from a free kick from Jack Butland, but after that, Rangers midfield, Raskin, who was decent today, and Diamandi got control of the match, and Rangers took the lead early on with what's becoming a textbook Nico Raskin goal. Great corner in by Tavernier, and he beats his man. Well, I say his man. Dundee had a weird zonal system with nobody picking up runners, so Nico thrives on that. He just ran in and nodded at home. Good header for 1-0, and only a few minutes later it was 2. This was brilliant from Mikey Moore. Gets the ball, turns, runs at the defence, and then gives the keeper the eyes and looks as though he's going to shape it into the far corner, but then at the last second just pulls it back to go to the near corner and beat the goalkeeper for 2-0. And we thought it was 3 actually when Mikey Moore had got a second goal after a bit of a stramash following a corner. He was ruled to be onside, but then it was ruled that Mo Diamandi was standing in an offside position for a Danilo shot, which the goalkeeper saved, and blocking the goalkeeper's view. How could he block his view? He saved it. I mean, come on. It's just a ludicrous decision. I just do not understand it at all. I would understand if Danilo's shot had gone in, that they said, okay, he's blocking it, but he must have seen it. He saved it, otherwise he's just diving about blind. A perplexing one. To be honest though, Rangers then played the second half like they thought that third one had gone in, and the manager made 3 changes at half time. I think maybe to try and just ensure that we didn't drop off, but it meant that we did, and we didn't really do much in the second half. And to be fair though, we were comfortable. For a side that hasn't been comfortable a lot, we were fairly comfortable with Dundee restricted to long shots, but they were getting a grip in the middle of the park, and Rangers just didn't seem to be anything to be able to get anything going. And the gloss was put in the win in the last minute. Brilliant goal by Jaidi Gassama. We know what he could do. He gets the ball out on the left, cuts inside, nice dummy run from Asgard, and he curls the ball into the far corner. Great goal, 3-0, and a good win for Gers. So those are the plus points. The negative points is we still have a massive issue at centre forward. We still have a huge issue at centre forward, with all 3 of them playing today a half each, and none of them impressing. And to be honest, it looks as though it's something we're only going to be able to solve in the January window. Even if it's a loan, we need a striker that's capable of doing more. I mean, Miovski today's hold-up play was atrocious. He was just a non-factor. Danilo skirted about the game, didn't really get into it, and Miovski just continues to frustrate. Couple of nice moments, a lovely through ball at one point, took the ball down his chest another. Other times the ball bounces away from him. I mean, he's clearly short on confidence, but yeah, we need, in the short term, definitely something that's going to buck us up a little bit up front. But I'm not going to moan too much, because I've come on here often enough after Rangers have dropped points or had defeats. For Danny Rule, it's been a mixed start. Obviously, the European performance is poor, and losing to Celtic last week. But in the league, that is 3 wins out of 3, and as I say, a chance for us to go and finally build a wee bit of momentum in the league after such a sluggish start. And it's another clean sheet on the road, because that start was embarrassing, going back all the way to last year, to keep a clean sheet on the road. That's now 2 in 2 games, and hopefully that's building a bit of confidence in the defence, where I thought that John Souttar, who I've been very critical of recently, and I think deservedly so, had a decent game today. But the one that excites me is Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore is coming on, and you can see what he can do if he gets a freer role. He's not a winger, the way Russell Martin was trying to use him. But you can see what he can bring. Still to see anything really from some of the other signings, Asgard, Ant-Man, Jermiti, etc. but him and Gassama are starting to show what they were brought in to do. Anyway, we'll have full coverage of this over on Heart and Hand on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Heart and Hand, and we'll unpick it on our free flagship show tomorrow night. So until then, enjoy what's left of the weekend, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care, everybody, and just before we go today, on this day of all days, lest we forget, thank you to every serviceman out there, past and present, for your sacrifice.